Okay, we're back on. We're live. Reb Joey's gonna request again to come on the live. Hello, Esty Rubner. Look at Esty Rubner. She's full of thank you, Hashem.
Don't forget the pin.
I can't do it.
Just do a comment and then pin it.
It's fine. What am I gonna write?
It's a joke.
Okay, let's see if Reb Joey called in. Oh yeah, he did. Hold on.
Oh, no plug? Am I on?
It's me and you were like, am I on? How does this thing work? We're like two old people. Okay, I'm sorry. I literally have anxiety. You don't understand when like it tells me downloads and then it just evaporates from the world. Okay, guys, we're good. We're good with Zoom.
We're here.
Zoom
What's that? Can we do the Zoom?
It's literally
Do we have a plug here? We have a plug right here. 1 second. We're getting the Zoom. The other phone.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, Joey's not on Zoom. Okay, he's getting a charger. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is real life.
Now you talk.
This is real life.
Wait. 1 second. I have to climb under the table here to get the out. What's that?
Guys, if everything worked out as planned, it wouldn't be the Shimmy Shmooze.
Got it?
Zoomers, welcome to Shimmy Shmooze, where everything goes wrong, but it's so right.
Oh, that's it? Yeah.
Right? I wish I could hear you on the Zoom.
Here, let me pull the table out 1 second.
Do you guys hear me on Instagram? Guys, thumbs up if you're here.
How you doing over there?
We all have to learn how to do that. How are you? How are you over there?
How are you over there? Are we here?
Hold on. Yeah. People are writing, what happens on the Shimmy Shmooze stays.
One second, we're waiting for the Zoom. We're waiting for the Zoom. By the way, I wrote a song in Svas. Goes like this. They open my eyes and let me see the beauty of your title. Open my eyes and let me see the wonders of the title. Oh, yeah, join with video 1 second. See if we came on. Are we on?
Oh, Zoom doesn't have an audio. Yeah. One. Do you hear me, guys, on Zoom? Okay. He speaks Zoom.
Oh, here, let's turn off the volume. Oh, it says that I'm muted.
Oh, I have to unmute you. Hello, Menachem iPhone.
Menachem over there.
How we doing?
Menachem, this is as much credit as you're going to get. On Zoom. Okay, hold on. Do you guys hear? Yeah, good. Baruch Hashem. Come on, now you're clear.
Yeah, we're good. We're on. We're good. We're clear.
Good?
Yeah.
So what were you saying? You wrote a song in Tzfas?
I wrote this song at Svas, but we were by the Arizal's caver and, the people that saw the inside of everything, So, like what you were saying before, that, somebody had to unlock your amazingness, meaning you were amazing the whole time. Somebody just had to uncover it. So we wrote this song that all the depth and the beauty is all there. You just have to open your eyes to see it. So we made this song by Tzfas. Open my eyes and let me see the beauty of your title. Open my eyes and let me see wonders of your title. Then we switch the words up like this. Open my eyes and let me see your beauty through the title. They open my eyes and let me see your wonders through the title.
Wow, guys, look at all the hearts. Are you seeing how much love you're getting today and every night? Wow.
Right.
People are really resonating with it's always there. We just have to unlock it. A lot of people are commenting on that. That's amazing. And also, even though we could be the greatest people in the world, but I want to say a little something that you have to be zocha to be able to show your greatness and to have the ability to share your greatness with others. And you have to have this chus. And I always say this. I don't know if my parents are still here, but my father, every Friday night, he would, he's Israeli. So after the Friday night meal, he would go up and he said, Shimrit, Garenim. That was my job. I had to bring him sunflower seeds and a tea. Like, and my father could have made it. Like, why did I need to bring it? So I would make it for him every Friday night. I would come up, and as soon as I came into his room to bring it, I'm like, here, Abba. He would scream on top of his lungs, Shimri, tiski mitzvot, tiski mitzvot. And I'm like, okay, Abba, whatever you say. He's like, Tagidi amen, Tagidi amen. And I didn't realize, why does it keep saying tiskil mitzvos, tiskil mitzvos? And I only realized it later on in my life that I really need to be zocha to have this chus to do a mitzvah. And one day when it was the coldest day in New York, I wanted to give rides to people by the bus stop. So I went down B11 on Avenue J and Avenue M. Every bus stop that I went to, I just missed it. The bus just went. I couldn't give a ride to one person. I was driving for a half hour. I'm like, Hashem, I want to give a ride to one person. I wasn't zocha at that day to give a ride. So why am I saying this? Because you were zocha for the Thank You Hashem song. I mean, there are hundreds and hundreds of Jewish singers out there. And this is a song that's going to stay for generations. I don't care how sick you guys are of that song. It's here, and it's here to stay. So, first of all, how do you feel about the Thank You Hashem face and the message?
I think it's an Indian of Mashiach. Honestly, it's
really
the Indian of appreciating the good, of appreciating what Hashem does for you in your life, no matter what life throws at you. That meaning the biggest chiddush to me is that Thank You Hashem became like the theme of the Corona. Like every single video I get about coronavirus, Thank You Hashem. So that's the biggest chiddush to me, because in reality, why would you say Thank You Hashem when something's not going well? And the answer is that we're called Yehudim. And Yehudi is the essence of Haidah, of appreciating, of seeing past the surface, of being able to appreciate that there's good that lies within everything. And the Yid can't stop. He can't stop thanking Hashem. Throw things at me, I'll thank Hashem even more. The people go crazy. People, I was like, honestly, I was like to the Thank You Hashem song because I heard it a few summers ago. Somebody sent it to me, a little recording, and I was like, right away, I was like, I need that. And I started singing it at every simcha, at every bar mitzvah. People didn't know the song. People were like, what is this? Well, it sounds cool. It sounds cute, blah, 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 etc. I called my Heilige brother, my holy friend Aryeh and Elimelech Bloomstein over there.
Go Bloomsteins! I think they're on the Zoom. Are they on the Zoom?
Are they there?
I saw them before. Listen, they're definitely there. They're like your number one loyals.
I was like, I need this. And they were like, they heard it in my voice, how connected I was. So they were like, run with it. So I ran with it.
It's literally a schus, because when I do events, like I could do the certain songs. So, and at every event, you have the religious, the non-religious ants, all different types, the ones with the cool hats. And you know what? The Thank You Hashem song is one song that we just don't get sick of.
100%. Someone asked me, actually, he's like, are you sick of Thank You Hashem? Someone asked me that. A couple of people asked me that.
Okay, fine. It's on my thing. They're like, ask him if he's sick of Thank You Hashem.
Am I sick of Thank You Hashem? You can't get sick. I look at that. You're going to tell me I'm crazy right now. And Brother Mikey, you're going to tell me I'm crazy too over there.
Go, Mikey.
but I look at that as the same as somebody asking me, are you sick of Mincha?
Wow.
Why would somebody ask, are you sick of Mincha? Nobody will ask me that. Why? Because like even if we are, meaning even if like we do it every day, like you can't say that because you're not, because Mincha is so deep that you can't really get sick of it. All you got to do is focus into what it means, and then you won't get sick of it. So to me, it's the same thing. When I sing Thank You Hashem, and this is an eighth I'm revealing, and this is the first time I'm revealing it on the Shimmy Schmooze over here.
You know what? There were so many firsts on this platform that I thank you, Hashem. We literally composed a song with Mordechai Shapiro on the Shimmy Schmooze.
No way, that's great.
I'm telling you. He said, he's like, I got to record this right now because everyone was part of it. So, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time, we are hearing from Joey Newcomb.
How I don't get sick of it. I'll show up to a simcha, and I do this every time. I don't tell people this because why should I tell people this? But I show up to a simcha. I know I have to play it sooner or later. I know I'm going to have to take a selfie singing it with somebody for their kids. So this is what I do. You ready? I pick something quickly. Something that happened that day or that week that I have to thank Hashem for.
I love it.
I think about it, and that's what I think about when I sing the song, and every single time it's a fresh song. Today, when I sang it at the wedding, I actually said, thank you, Hashem, that you're allowing people to get married even through this situation. Whatever, that was for them. That was for a different thing. But all you got to do is find something. It's the same thing with any song. You sing any song in the world. All you got to do is connect to the words, and then immediately you're involved. It's not. You can't get sick of it. You know what I'm saying? You agree?
I listen. I play it. That's how I wake up my kids. They're like, no. I'm like, yes. Hashem, we're alive.
Are we singing it?
I literally just took the words out of my mouth.
I want to see the oil. I want to see the oil Thompson and singing.
Oil, let's go. Look at all the Zoomers. Woo!
Here we go. Let's go. Oy du la Hashem ki yitayim ki li'olam li'olam. Oy du la Hashem ki yitayim ki li'olam chazoy. Oy du la Hashem ki yitayim. Li'olam li'olam chazoy, oy du Hashem ki yitoy, ki li'olam chazoy. Everybody, ha'pam ha'moide es Hashem, ha'pam ha'moide es Hashem, ha'pam ha'moide es Hashem, ki li'olam li'olam chazoy, ha'pam ha'moide es Hashem, ha'pam ha'moide es Hashem, ha'pam ha'moide es Hashem, ki li'olam li'olam chazoy. Everybody together.
Danielle, highlight them. Thank you, Hashem. Everybody dance.
Oh, thank you, Hashem. Thank you, Hashem. Oh, thank you, Hashem. Thank you, Hashem. Oh, thank you, Hashem. Thank you, Hashem. Toda rabba lecha, Hashem yitbarach. Toda rabba lecha, Hashem yitbarach. Toda rabba lecha, Hashem yitbarach. Thank you, Hashem. Oh, I did it like love. Thank you, Hashem. I did it like love. Thank you, Hashem.
The Brooklyn Sunshine.
Thank you, Hashem. Thank you, Hashem. Oh, I did it like love.
Danielle, highlight them.
I did it like love. Thank you, Hashem. Oh, I did it like love. Thank you, Hashem. Thank you, Hashem. Yeah, yeah. Hashem. Thank you, Hashem. Thank you, Hashem. Thank you, Hashem.
Wow. The mic! Whoa! Where are the hearts? Where's the love?
Thank you, Hashem.
Oh
Mama.
my gosh. I'm so happy that people were like asking me for a Zoom. Because first of all, I'm going to be recording this and they can watch it later. Because a lot of people couldn't watch it at this time. Second of all, you see people getting into it. That was insane. And you know what you just said before? You're like, you're not in the mood of something? Put on the music and just go crazy.
That's it. Make it happen.
Oh my, you know, when I used to give Zumba classes, they're like, Shimi, when I lose weight, I'll come to your class. I'm like, are you crazy? Come now and you'll get into it. You don't understand. My heart is like happy. Like I can't explain it.
Amazing. That's the key. That's the key to, especially when you can dance and say the words thank you Hashem at the same time. It's like double like injection of simcha. It's like
it's like simcha on steroids. That's what I would say, right?
That's right. Taka.
Look at that. Whenever I'm in a bad mood, I just
Turn it on.
Sing it.
Wow. Oh, someone
Why?
just asked. It's great. Someone just asked, can I speak Chinese? Oh my God.
Yes. Everyone's asking that. What's with the Chinese?
I love it. You ready for this? To put on a special hat for that. Special hat for that.
Well, that's really a cowboy hat, but we'll make it Chinese for tonight.
When I was about like 7th or 8th grade, I decided that I should learn Chinese because I was really into Chinese food. There was a lot of Chinese people in Queens and stuff like that. So I decided, so I bought these books. Again, there was no like Rosetta Stone. I bought these like Barron's books with like the cassettes.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, guys, if you don't know what a cassette is, you're young. You know, Joey, I always say, you know how you know you're old when you have to apply for something online and they say date of birth? So you have to scroll down for 40 years till you get to 1982? You know you're old.
Exactly. I bought these cassettes. You remember the cassettes? You put a pencil in there with the thing. You remember the whole engine. So Bekitzer, I started to like study the words, and then before you know it, I was picking it up like quicker than I ever imagined. And I started to actually speak Chinese. I went to the Chinese restaurant. I was ordering in Chinese. They loved it. They couldn't get over it. So
wait, so now it's Yiddish, Hebrew, English, and Chinese.
I don't remember a lot of it, but I remember the kids used to go crazy because we had a half-hour drive. We had a half-hour drive every day to school because we lived in Kew Garden Hills, and we would drive to Far Rockaway to Siach Yitzchak. So every day I would have the radio preset on 1480. If you guys live in New York, go to 1480 AM, and you'll hear the Chinese radio, Mama Shimal. And we used to listen. We used to listen all the entire way. They used to make the guys crazy. So there was this one song, like a commercial that they used to sing, which is probably what whoever that was wrote about.
Right.
We used to go, Dong Sabile ta ta ta, Dong Sabile ta ta ta, Dong Sabile ta ta ta, Dong Sabile ta. I don't think that I have the words correct. I think I messed it up.
Right, Joey, all I'm thinking about is people are coming on the live right now. They're like, what is going on and who is she interviewing? A guy with pious, singing Chinese,
with a
wearing a cowboy hat. He's got to get his act together.
So this song, basically, we used to listen. I remember, we used to be able to tell when they used to do the traffic. They would be like, you know, Van Wyck Expressway, Belt Parkway, Belt Parkway, Belt Parkway.
You're so good. Oh my God.
So there was this song Tong Sabiole ta ta ta. I used to sing it in school, and then when I went to yeshiva and Merkaz, and we used to sing it, and the Rebbe's would get a kick out of it, and they would be like, oh, this is great and everything. I figured there's about time I better figure out what this means, because I'm singing it at my Rebbeim's tables and in yeshiva.
You're like, I'm cursing them out left and right, and they're like, that is adorable.
So this one time I was home, I went to get a blood test, I remember, and the Chinese lady, she wraps my arm, and she has the radio playing, and what do I hear? None other than Dong Saviule ta ta ta. This is my chance. This is mamish my chance. This is the chance for me to find out what it means. I asked her, I was like, can you please do me a favor? Can you translate that for me? And she's like, oh yeah, diaper rash commercial. Yeah. And this is mamish. I was like, wow, you're kidding me, mamish. I'm going around sitting by the Rebbe's tables Friday night on Tish in the yeshiva singing about the diaper rash, mamish. Big avoidance. Mamish, the big avoidance.
You were like rocking it out at a bris milah, it's one thing, but at your Rebbe's Tish, there's a time and place for everything, Reb Joey.
Yeah, that's right.
My cheeks are hurting me. The funniest thing is that on Instagram there's like an hour delay, so they're gonna still be laughing about all your Chinese stuff, and then you can be talking about something really serious and like thought provoking, and like not funny, and all the emojis are like, ah! And you're like, why are you laughing at me? Like I'm being vulnerable here, so it's very very funny, right? Talented Painting just said my cheeks are literally hurting me from crying. Oh my gosh. Hold on. You said a very funny joke on your status.
Which one?
Yeah, he's like, I'm joking all day long. I'm that good. How do you choose what to post on WhatsApp and what to post on Instagram? Because it was not on Instagram. It sounds like, Ima, you have to hear this joke Joey just said. I'm like, how do you hear it? And because I don't post on WhatsApp, and I have to start. And how does this work? How do you choose?
Which one was it? Tehillim? Which one was it?
Everyone's writing it. Tehillim.
Great.
Okay, say the joke. Say the joke.
Why do you say Tehillim? This was a joke. My father used to say this. That's where I got it from. Why? The reason why you say Tehillim when somebody gets sick is to heal him. Lamaisa, by the way. The reason why sometimes it won't show up on Instagram is because I just forget.
Joey, you have to watch the people on Zoom. They're like explaining it to their children. You get it? To heal him. They're literally explaining the joke.
To heal him. There you go.
Wait, so what were you saying?
If it's not on Instagram, it could be that I just forgot. I don't know, for some reason Instagram is here and there. Remember that I have to put things on Instagram. But
you're the opposite. I don't even know how to use WhatsApp statuses.
I'm exactly the opposite. I'll post on status left and right.
But wait, anyone could be watching you on a status, or that means everyone has your number? How does this work?
Yeah, that means that I think because I get 20 people a day asking me to save the number so they can see the status. I think you could only see the status if I have their number saved. I'm pretty sure. I have no idea. I think so.
So everybody has Joey Newcomb's number?
That number.
That's what I said. I told him he for sure has two. There's no way. Okay, I got you. That's where I'm wrong. I need to get another phone. That's it. Thank you. I'm learning a lot. Speaking about thank you, Hashem, guys, don't worry. We're gonna get another jam. I have more jams requests.
By the way, I don't yet have that other number, but it's
You're like, now I will.
But you know what? For me personally, you call me crazy. I love being connected to everyone. Honestly, maybe
people tell me all the time, Shimi, you just gave out your number. I'm like, I'm never gonna respond. I don't respond. Not that I don't want to, but I don't mind. I'm the same way. I'm like you. I love connecting to the Olam.
Yeah, for me, somebody texted me the other day. Hi, I need chizuk. I was like, okay, I'm gonna give him chizuk. What I'm saying.
Someone that you know, or a random contact?
Totally random guy.
Are you serious?
Totally random guy. He said that he listened to you fall down, you get back up, and it's because him. He wants to hear chizuk and this and that. So I sent him. Yeah.
I love that. Hold on the thank you, Hashem. Can you give me 3 things that you're grateful for? Like right now, off the cuff. But not something general, like 3 specific things that you are grateful for right now.
Ooh, my kids. If I say the wife, it's gonna be a little cliche.
She knows. We gave her.
I'll say that by my son's bar mitzvah. I'll get away with the cliche. The ability to smile.
Wow.
You hear
And to have teeth. And you have teeth.
That's right.
I spent 2 months in Pennsylvania.
Oh wow! I'm actually in Pennsylvania right now. I don't know if you guys know.
I know. That's how I'm saying it.
I'm in Pennsylvania. I'm in Mifflinburg, Pennsylvania.
Does anyone know where that is?
I think it's right near Atlanta or something like that.
I'm sorry. It took me 2 seconds. It's not that I'm dumb. It's just a delay of Instagram. I'm going to blame it on the delay. I had to do an event like in Baltimore, and I'm like, I told someone, yeah, I'm going to Boston to do an event. They're like, don't you mean Baltimore? I'm like, isn't it the same thing? They're like, no, Shimi.
I messed up. I messed up a couple times. I was in Chicago doing a concert, and someone called me, and they're like, hi, you want to come to Atlanta for a certain school? And I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm in Chicago. I'll drive over. And the guy's like, if you want, you can drive over. You can drive over if you want.
43 hours later.
Yeah.
Did you ever make a mistake where you like in Camp Rayam and you're like, Camp Romamu, how you doing?
I'm trying to think. No. I actually, the other day, I sent the wrong bar mitzvah clip to someone. But that's not so bad. Someone said, can you send the bar mitzvah clip to my son, Shimi? He's having a bar mitzvah, my son, Yanko, whatever. And I said, hi, Zachariah, when was your special bar mitzvah? You know?
Yeah, I messed up big time during this quarantine because I'm literally doing video after video after video. I just do videos all day. So
great.
Like somebody who's not feeling well, I'm like, Mazel Tov, I'm so happy for you. And you're in the hospital. I'm like, my bad. Sorry, bracha. Yeah.
Well.
Hold on, you have a song. Be a Yid. Guys, how many of you know To Be a Yid? Guys, anybody? I love that song. And I love not only that you have a song like that, but you call everybody a Yid. Yeah. And I remember when I was in the zone, the rabbi of the camp, Rabbi Davidowitz, I told one of the campers, I was a program director, and I said, hey, you, could you come here a second? I just said, hey, you. And he pulled me over and he said, Mrs. Adar. And he's such a humble man. He's like, I don't usually do this. I just feel like I have an achrayus to tell you. You have a very special gift. Try to remember people's names. And I was like, oh, man. Now that he told to me, I have to like get an app to remember people's names. But like, is that why you do that? Because you make people feel like we're part of something. We're part of the Jewish people.
Yeah, well, the idea really is. I'll tell you, it's funny. That song was written. I was sitting down with somebody, and he told me, he was like, it was in the yeshiva that I teach him. So that's why he called me rabbi. Otherwise, most people don't call me rabbi. And he was like, rabbi. He's like, you got to be breastless to be B'simcha.
Yeah.
So I looked at him and I was like, oh, no, you don't have to be breastless to be B'simcha.
You tell him, Joey.
The idea of the song is that there are beauties everywhere. Of course, in Breslov, there's a beauty that there's a focus on simcha. By Hasidim, there's a beauty that there's a focus on davening and fire or whatever. But to be able to realize that I need all those things to be a complete me. It's all about, it's the same thing. Everybody's a yid. Everybody has their own minhagim and their own things. And at the end of the day, I can learn from him, he can learn from him, and I can learn from him, and he can learn from me. And we can all learn from each other. And the day that I pull something from every single type of Jew, that's when I become the complete Jew. You know?
Can you imagine if we all lived with that mindset? Hold on. You said that you're a teacher, you're a Rebbe in a school?
Yeah, Rabbi Groner, yeah, in Far Rockaway.
Oh my goodness. How many of you would want Rabbi, what do they call you, Rabbi Newcomb?
What do they call me? Rabbi Nachum, what do you call me over there? What do you call me, Rabbi Nachum? Reb Joey, Reb Joey.
Call you Reb Joey? And like, what kind of teacher are you? Like, what kind of Rebbe are you? I want to know. You're getting a lot of groaner shout outs on
Listen, the main goal is to uncover the depth, you know? I mean, obviously we learn things that everyone learns in yeshiva, but, you know, we focus in on growth in certain specific areas and the depth behind Yom Tov and the depth behind Shabbos. So we try to, like, live in the world of Reb Shimon a little bit, you know, just to create a meaning, you know? I mean, there's so many different types in Rabbi Groners. You have one Rebbe that learns halacha, you have one that... When you come to my table, you know you're going to get off on crazy topics, and I'm going to end up writing a song in the middle. So, like, if you want to get some learning done, you should go to a different table. You know? Is
it like the most ADD class you'll ever enter?
There's no question.
I
wrote many songs in the middle of...
in that class.
Yeah.
So shout out to all the Groner Talmidim.
That's right.
You. Joey, the song about the Sephardi 9 days. Come on, it's stupendous. What is he talking about?
Goodness. Oh, so you might notice that I had. We're gonna reveal a lot of stuff tonight. All right. There was a tekufa in my life when I was in yeshiva. I got really into Sephardim. I love the way they daven.
Smarties rock. How many of you are Smarties? Can we get a little shout out? Anybody Smarty on Zoom? Awkward moment. I just got like, I got thumbs down.
I had a tekufa when I was in yeshiva that I got like really into Sephardi. I was going to like say slichas with the Sephardim the whole elul. I used to go to Rav Ovadia Yosef all the time to listen to his shir. There was a very interesting tekufa in my life that I was like fascinated by the whole Sephardi, you know. So I remember when they sang the slichas, they would be like, how did it go? Adon aselicha bochen levavot golei amukot dover tzedakot chatanu lefanecha rachem aleinu. So I had words. Me and a couple of chevra, we had some silly words. I don't know if that's what he was referring to, but we did something like this. Ki b'Pesach achalnu kitniyot ve'histabagnu b'shloshet hashavuot ve'hitkalachnu b'teishet hayamim lachen anachnu makdimim.
Whoa!
Yeah, that was that.
Do you like Smarty food, or are you like the gefilte fish, straight up chicken soup?
I love.
How do you roll?
We had a lot of Bukharian neighbors in Kugan Hills, so we used to eat like gorsh gizhen, baksh, and all that stuff. And
baksh, my husband's favorite food.
Oh, it's delicious. They don't make them like that. Yeah, gefilte fish doesn't compare. I hate to say it.
There you go, Ashkenaz. You hear that?
I do like herring, though. I gotta admit, I do like herring.
Okay, because that's your soul. Ask Joey about Camp Hamachane.
Over there.
Over there.
By the way, I added some verses to this song. No, you don't have to be Breslev to be B'Simcha, but you gotta be B'Simcha to be Breslev. No, you don't have to be Breslev to be B'Simcha, but you gotta be B'Simcha to be a Yid. Ay, mitzvah gedola, להיות בשמחה. להיות בשמחה.
Guys, check it out.
יברי בוי, מיtzvah gedola, להיות בשמחה.
They're so cute.
להיות בשמחה תמיד. You ready for this? No, you don't have to be Chabad to want Mashiach. But no, you don't have to be Tzioni to love Eretz Yisrael. But you gotta love Eretz Yisrael to be a Yid. And no, you don't have to be a lickbot to learn the Torah. But you gotta learn some Torah to be a Yid. And no, you don't have to be a Sephardi to respect the rabbis. But you gotta respect the rabbis to be a Yid. Be a Yeki to be on time. And you don't even have to be on time to be a Yid. No, you don't have to know Brother Charles and Brother Mikey to say, and the Heilige Shimi Adar to say thank you, Hashem. But you gotta say thank you, Hashem, to be a Yid.
I love you guys. And we have
boy, 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 boy.
whoa! Our uplifting souls. You don't even understand. And you know what's amazing? I'm looking around. We have Hasidish on the Zoom. I can't see over here. Hasidish, Litvish. We have Ashkenaz, Sephardi. We got old, the young. We got Bubbies and Zadis. Unbelievable. Is Menachem okay? Are you seeing if he's still alive?
Menachem is sitting over there. Menachem wants to know. Menachem over there. Menachem's good. Menachem's good. Menachem's from the holiest Yidden, by the way.
Listen, if he's your student, right?
Yeah.
Then he's got to be. And also, he's Rabbi Kleiman's son. Rabbi Kleiman.
That's right. Oh, Rabbi Kleiman.
Shout out to Liv Show, my Heilige Tzaddikas. I look up to her. Someone wrote what they're talking about.
Who?
Archie. To ask you about Archie.
Archie.
I just wrote it down. I thought maybe you'll know. We have to end up with thank you Hashem because not yet. Gotta give you a few more minutes because you know what? Apparently you struck a chord because everyone's asking for it before we leave. So I want to ask you a question. What is it like? There's some people. I deal with a lot of different types of groups. The Kirov, the Beisakov world, the children. They tell me, Shimi, we didn't go off the derech. We just chose a different path. I'm like, that's right. So, and everybody in between. And my goal is to share the message that it is the most amazing thing to be a Yid. It's so cool to be a Jew. Like, do you even realize how lucky we are? So what does it mean for you to be a Yid?
It's so, I'll tell you, we're coming to the Yontiv of Shavuos, which is when we became Yidden. When we said Nasav and Ishmael, we accepted Shabbos and Tefillin and Kashrus and everything. And we said we accept this relationship. And we walked down that chuppah and we signed that ksuba. And we came up to that mountain and God said, do you want to make this relationship happen? And we said yes. And nobody, if you would ask any chassan on the way down to his chuppah, are you going to be perfect? I guarantee he won't say yes. Guarantee. Ask any chassan on his chuppah, will you be perfect? Ask any kala, will you be perfect? Probably not. That doesn't mean that I don't want to make this the best relationship ever. So we're going to come to Shavuos, and we're going to love what we got. Shabbos is amazing. Farbrengen is amazing. Thank you Hashem is amazing. Kumzitzes are amazing. Tefillin is amazing. Cheesecake is amazing. To be a Yid is so awesome, and everyone knows it. Everyone knows it. I think what people have to realize is that you have to embrace. The Gemara says is that when Moshe Rabbeinu got the Torah from Shemayim, the Malachim said, "You're really going to put the Torah down there with all those people? They're not going to keep it. They're going to mess around. They're going to do bad things and whatever." What did Hashem tell Moshe? Hashem told Moshe, answer them back. Moshe Rabbeinu looks at them and says, "You guys have a Yetzer Hara? You guys went to Mitzrayim. You guys have parents that you have to honor. You guys have a Avodah Zarah that you can't serve. You don't have it. So what is the Gemara saying? The Gemara is saying is that on Shavuot, we embrace the fact that we have challenges. That's part of the reason why we got the Torah in the first place. It's okay. We have challenges. We have challenges. You fall down, you get back up. But to know that what you're part of is so unbelievable, maybe we should make a song that. There is a song. It's Geschmack to be a Yid, but we should make another song. How just going through everything, how awesome it is to be a Yid. How
yes,
it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable, and it's okay to embrace the challenge. But we know that we're part of something big. I think we should sing "You Fall Down, You Get Back Up," maybe.
No. I don't know if could you see it because I can't see you clearly. But my next song is, do you see it? Sheva Yipol Tzadik. I think a big thing about being a Jew is recognizing that if you fall, you get back up again and again and again, and it's okay because even a tzaddik falls and he gets back up. So, don't be so hard on yourself because Hashem loves you.
Hashem loves you the way a father loves you, the way a mother loves you. He wants you to be part of this. I don't think, like I said, any chassan or kala by the chuppah never said I will be perfect. I don't even know that that's expected. But to know that I'm in this, and if I fall down, I will get back up because I want this connection. I want this Yiddishkeit. It's mamish. It's a gaval. We have mitzvah gedol liyos b'simcha. Which other religion has mitzvah gedol liyos b'simcha? You know what I'm saying?
Is that why you dance? Is that why you dance at the Yankee Stadium? Because it's a mitzvah.
So we have to sing. Yisheva yipol yipol tzadik tzadik v'kol. Oh, boy, oh, oh, v'kol. Yisheva yipol yipol tzadik tzadik v'kol. Oh, boy, oh, oh, v'kol. We know it's never too late to correct your mistakes, 'cause we know ain't shum yeosh ba'olam klal. We know it's never too late to correct your mistakes, 'cause we know ain't shum yeosh ba'olam klal. Oh, it's never too late to correct your mistakes, 'cause we know ain't shum yeosh ba'olam klal. It's never too late to start over again, 'cause we know ain't shum yeosh ba'olam klal. Because we know ain't shum yeosh ba'olam klal. Because we know ain't shum yeosh ba'olam klal. So remember, everybody, never forget. You fall down, you get back up. You fall down, you get back up. Sheva yipol tzadik. You fall down, you get back up. You fall down, you get back up. Sheva yipol tzadik. It's a zombie. Brother Mikey, sing with me. You know it's never too late to correct your mistakes, 'cause we know ain't shum yeosh ba'olam klal. never give up, Kevin. Never give up.
Well, I guess. Literally, you finished the song. Here, you finished the song, and you got clear again. You were blurry the whole song, and it was like, I got back up again.
Oh, wow.
That's amazing. We don't even have a lot of time left, and I'm trying to figure out, how do we end this? How do we? And like, there's so much. People are asking for the times with Rashbi, but I really want. I want to just touch upon the Erev Shabbos Niggin, because people are writing so much how that touched their heart, and that was really. Oh, thank you. I just want to ask you, because I'm asking everybody, because there's a big a shift in a lot of people to wanting to connect to Shabbos. People are unaffiliated. They want to do something for Shabbos. I tell them step by step. Don't go all at, like, you'll get there eventually. What is there something specific that you do on Shabbos that you make it holy, that people can learn from you or to adapt to their Shabbat?
It's a good question. You got to daven like fire on Shabbos, but serenity. I mean, people, Shabbos, one of the Rebbes said he used to sit by his table, one of the Heilige Rebbes. He used to sit by his table, and he would look at everyone, and he would say, Chavre, you tasted the fish for Shabbos? And they would say, yeah. And he would say, did you taste the soup for Shabbos? And they would say, yeah, of course. And he would say, did you taste the chicken for Shabbos? And they would say, yeah. But then he would look at everyone with a serious face, and he would say, Chavre, did anybody here taste Shabbos?
Wow.
You may have tasted the soup, you may have tasted the chicken, but did anyone taste Shabbos? The serenity, the feeling of comfort of being in Hashem's arms, the feeling of coming close to the King, the feeling of when you're standing L'chadaydi by B'Shalom, you're dancing by B'Shalom, and you say, Hashem, I want to be close to you. Shabbos is the opportunity to throw everything aside, every distraction in the world. It has nothing to do with rules. It doesn't have to do with rules, do's and don'ts. Thou shalt not plow. Thou shalt not whatever. It has to do with thou shalt focus. Thou shalt focus. Chavre, Shabbos is all about getting rid of all the distractions of business, plowing, planting, phones, TVs, whatever it is. Whatever it is in your life that's distracting, put it away and focus in on how beautiful just the simple connection of a Jew and Hashem. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I think when you go into Shabbos with that mindset, you'll be able to embrace the do's and don'ts. You'll be able to appreciate sitting around at a Shabbos table singing Zmiris, saying Kiddush, Heilige Kiddush, Verbrengen.
So you're saying like, don't look at it like, I can't do this and I can't do that and I'm restricted and it's horrible. It's like, no, I could do this and I should do this. You just have to shift your mind and recognize what you're saying.
Look at it more like on Shabbos, I'm becoming a free man. Look at it more like that. On Shabbos, I'm becoming free.
I love that. On
Shabbos, I am taking everything in my life, putting it aside, and just connecting with the family, with Hashem, with whatever it is. There's nothing. It's just the simple beauty of the connection with Hashem, the connection with your family, and the connection of life. So Shabbos, instead of saying don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, Shabbos is become a free man, become free. You know?
And so many don't look at it that way. We're free, just the opposite. We're free. We're not slaves to this. God is like, I'm hooking you up.
Right. Someone just wrote disconnect to reconnect. There you go. You got it. So the Erev Shabbos Niggin is a song that when you're getting in that mindset, preparing for Shabbos, you're so excited about Shabbos and the heiligness of Shabbos that you could just already start dancing before Shabbos. You know, I'm not sure which song you meant. Did you mean da 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 da?
Yes.
Shabbos,
I love that. You don't understand? We play this at our house. Like, this is how we bring in Shabbos. It elevates our mood and our feelings and our joy, and we come in with the right mindset because of.
By the way, a little practical piece of advice: we play in the house. We play specific music, dance music as we're getting ready for Shabbos. While usually a lot of things could be hectic, we play obviously Thank You Hashem and other nagunim and chassidish nagunim, and we dance and we fabrang, and when we put the knives, me and my kids, we put the knives on the table, we juggle it, we have fun, we put it.
I love that.
To get into the mode of like, you're getting into an amazing thing. You're getting into an amazing thing.
You're bringing Yiddishkeit to life. I feel like we're missing that sometimes now. We have to.
Yeah.
It's so amazing to be not only a Jew, but to be a from Jew. And it's just how your approach to it. So, ladies and gentlemen, you got to throw up knives, Erev Shabbos. That's how we got to roll.
We we play music. We specifically play music on Erev Shabbos to create the vibe. Yeah.
People are loving this. People are taking it all in, and we're down to our last countdown. So we got to start off with Thank You Hashem. We got to end off, but before, because it might shut off on me while we're singing Thank You Hashem. So I just want to thank you on behalf of all of Klal Yisrael. I really feel that you have transformed the From world and the world at large, and I mean it. I mean, people are singing. Obviously, you're not only Thank You Hashem song, but you live that song. You're great. You make us feel so proud to be part of the coolest and the most amazing nation in the world. And it doesn't matter if you're Litvish, Hasidish, Ashkenaz, Sephardi, old, young, as long as a Jew, non-Jew, if you're a human being, you deserve to be loved, and you are greatness. You are greatness. And I think that's what I'm thanking Hashem for Reb Joey Newcomb, because you are the Brooklyn sunshine in this world.
So we have to thank Hashem. It was like to sit here with Klal Yisrael, even though we can't physically be together, spiritually we could be together. We're on the Zooms and on the Instagrams or whatever it is. We're connecting. We're thanking Hashem. We're having a good time. We're smiling. We're fabranging. It's all about. It's unbelievable. First of all, thank you. I appreciate to bring out the unbelievable koach of simcha. So we have to thank the Eibishter. Thank you, Hashem. Thank you, Hashem. Thank you, Hashem. Thank you, Hashem.
Guys, you gotta see these people rocking it out. All the kids are still dancing. Hashem! Look how cute this is.
Thank you,
Oh! Thank you, Reb Joey.
Thank you, Hashem. Thank you, Hashem. תודה רבה לך, השם יתברך, תודה רבה לך, השם יתברך, תודה רבה לך, השם יתברך. Thank you, Hashem. Thank you, Hashem. Thank you, Hashem. Thank you, Hashem. Someday we will all
Oh!
together. Someday
Hi, you know the song?
we'll be sheltered and warm. Never will we have to express any fear. Oh no, our scars and our wounds will disappear. Avraham and Yitzchak will be there to greet us. Yaakov and his sons will stand by and smile. Moshe Rabbeinu will lead us once again in our only home in the world.
What?
Not Far Rockaway over there.
The
Not Brooklyn over there.
Brooklyn! Brooklyn!
Not Pennsylvania over there. But Yerushalayim. Hey, look at Yerushalayim. Lead the Ezras Hashem.
Non-stop hearts, non-stop dancing, non-stop claps. Thank you. Bezrat Hashem in Yerushalayim. Real soon. Thank you on behalf of the Adar family. Thank you, Hashem. And may you continue to be so happy that you're going to be overflowing with simcha to just be able to give and give and give to anybody who comes your way.
Amen.
Shkoyach, guys. Laila Tov. Thank you, Reb Joey Newcomb. Good night, everybody. Be the reason someone smiles, just like Reb Joey.